You think it's boring?
I don't know.
It's
just like kind of.
I just like it because it's a good way to like level stuff up, man. Like,
Yeah.
like
That's
you can
true.
kill a ton of AI. Super easy to kill the AI, except for the armored guys. Those guys are fucking superhuman.
They'd be good in fucking when I go up against them. But
the regular AI are easy
I'm
to kill.
assassin this guy. Let me know when he fucking turns around.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
He
Yeah.
looks at me and then fries me off the
yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, welcome. We're back after a fucking dude. What has it been, like a 2.5 month hiatus, bro?
Yeah, we took a bit of a vacation from it.
Yeah, fucking. Man, October was a rough month, dude. I mean, I got back from Canada. I think we talked about it a little bit, and then I took a trip down to Norfolk, Virginia, and I got right when I got back, school started. And I got sick too. So I started the first week of school super sick. So of course, what do you think happens? I fucking fell behind, and it's been a rough like 8 weeks ever since. Well, I guess like 6. But yeah, like the first week, dude, when I did my like assignment, and then when I uploaded it, I got an email back like 3 or 4 days later, and it was like graded terribly. I was like, what the fuck, man? I thought I did it good. When I went and uploaded it, I uploaded the fucking template back into the assignment folder, and I didn't upload the one that I actually did. But yeah, man, I don't know. I decided school's not for me, dude. I'm finishing this semester up, and then I'm just, I'll figure out the education thing at some point. But
I say just wait until you're
for me, bro. Yeah,
I say just wait until you're out because you can collect the money from it.
Yeah. What have you guys been up to, man?
Oh, nothing. School and work. That's about it. No, taking care of my kid. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
Well, I mean, you heard him screaming on the game.
I did.
That's
pretty
much how that
cries
goes.
A lot. What the hell? You got a tough.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even cry that much, really. That was just he was having a day that day.
You know what you got to do, man? You got to start doing drive-bys and bring him with you. That'll toughen.
Put him in the streets,
in the passenger. Yeah, you got to see what life's like on the other side.
The streets is real out there, player.
Yeah.
You got to find out.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking maybe just kick him out here soon. He's already trying to stand, which doesn't seem like he should be. So I'm like, if you're ready to stand, buddy, you're ready to pay rent. So you need to get out of my house. So we'll see.
What about you, Rubes? What you got going on?
I've been back on the gym ground. I haven't been back in the gym in
that was another thing, dude.
A long time, and mainly it's because of my injury, my shoulder. But I do have my surgery scheduled for the 22nd
of December.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, I don't have a watch on, but that's coming up. I think if my wrist tells me correctly.
That's actually when my fucking lease ends here. I think I was telling you guys about it the other day. Dude, I got to figure out what's going on, man. Yeah, but I'm moving. And now the stress of this fucking move, school ending, I'm just like, get me to Black History Month, bro.
I know.
And shit's going to slow down. You know what I'm saying?
I leave California in like 2 to 3 weeks, bro.
Are you officially?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Colorado.
Right? Yeah,
damn,
Colorado.
That's a big move, man.
Sam's family.
The Rockies, duh. Oh, also, dude, this will be the first. If this makes it out, this will be the first episode I record without a hat, dude. I'm bald. Big reveal.
it can't make it out now. Dude.
Yeah,
we'll just put that clip on TikTok. Just you saying, "I'm bald." Big reveal. No, dude. Yeah, I go to Colorado. I'm supposed to leave for Colorado on the 19th, so we'll see if we can get rid of everything and get everything else shipped and packed up and all of that. We'll leave on time.
You got a job lined up?
Nope.
Fuck yeah. Are you going to go live with their parents?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know. It's going to be fucking rough, but it's literally just to, like, pay off all my debt, do all of that shit, and then I'll probably end up selling my condo while I'm in Colorado as well and buying, like, another property or two. Maybe in Colorado, I might buy them in another state, but I'm going to buy probably a couple properties using the profit from the condo as down payments for like a couple of different properties and then try to rent those out and make a little money like that.
Yeah, dude, we'll see. I need like fucking, I just need to find like $1 million cash on the floor right now.
That would be nice, yeah.
Life would, I would say 2023 would go a lot smoother.
Yeah,
not that money's an issue, it's just,
I was talking about
allow
grandma.
Me to kind of just be like, all right, fuck you.
But
sign
like
up for the Cobra Tate emails.
Yeah, there's like a certain level of money where it's like, your problems kind of start to dissipate a little bit once you have it. I feel like
for me, I'm gonna say around $20-$25. Nah, but back in the day, you know how rich I would have been? I used to go out with, if I was lucky, $3, dude. Maybe $5. If I had 20, I was fucking rich.
When you were 10?
No,
you could buy a house for a chicken and a grape.
Maybe I'll say, well, like 12, 13. Yeah, 12, 13. That's when I started like kind of going out, like, you know, that's when I crossed the street. You know what I mean?
Think about back in the day, whenever it didn't cost them really much to get a house. They just kind of walked in and said, "This house is mine now."
Yeah, because they were just like, how back in the day are you talking about?
I'm talking
like,
way back
like
in the
Genghis
day.
Khan.
You're talking about like we need
like
a
the
house.
Vikings. Yeah, the
I'm
Vikings
gonna fucking build one. Yeah,
that or like the Vikings just rolling into a village and being like, "I live here now," and the family
nice
being
house.
like, "Yeah, all right, well, I guess
our house is nice."
That's true. Yeah, it's like you could either learn how to build a house real good, or you can learn how to fight real good and take a house.
Take the house from the guy that built his really good.
Yeah, luckily, I mean, I don't think there was anybody there. I don't think there was good house builders and fighters, you know?
No, very rarely I think that you have both. So
yeah, jack of all trades, dude, master of none.
Yeah, dude. That's kind of where I'd like to be nowadays. Like, imagine if for whatever reason society crumbled, like the Romans finally did, and we just went into this wild fucking like apocalypse, where it's just like, I just want to take stuff, so I'm gonna go to your house. It's my house now.
That's true, dude. I wonder what the next, because, you know, at some point, it's probably going to be when we're long gone, but, you know, society as we know it is going to, I don't want to
cease to exist.
I don't want to say
But
cease to exist. Society, yes.
Yeah.
People will still be here.
No, of course.
And, I mean, eventually there probably won't be either. But then, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's the next Stone Age after we're gone?
Dude? I think about it a lot, actually, because I'm like, I just try to think about really what, essentially, we probably think the same way that the Romans did, or we probably think the same way that
dude, and they were building pyramids and shit.
Yeah, there were like ancient empires or ancient civilizations in the Amazon too, like all in South America. And I'm like, when they were building all that shit, and when they were like basically coming up and growing into this massive civilization, they probably never thought that they would just cease to exist. Like, they probably never thought their civilization would just crumble one day.
Yeah, they were probably like, dude, I don't like getting an iPhone every year, so I wait every 2 years.
And
Let's go build this pyramid.
Right. And I'm like, that's how we think. And then someday something's going to happen, and the civilization as we know it is just not going to be a thing anymore. And I'm like, damn, like, I'd kind of like to see it. Maybe from, you know, whatever distant realm we exist in after we die, maybe just kind of watch
from the ghost heaven. I don't know.
Yeah, as a spirit, I would like to watch the world.
Well, that's what you would think, or not think, but I think that's what everybody hopes for. They hope for the answers when they die, you know. But the thing is, I think the sad reality is, you know, I
don't want necessarily any answers.
You ain't getting no view either. I think it's just lights out, bro. That's
basically, give me like a fucking COD spectator. Like, I just want to spectate.
Bird's eye, I don't think it's happening, bro.
Put me on a helmet cam and let me.
I don't think you're getting a helmet cam, bro.
Come on.
You're gonna get a helmet cam of somebody beating off.
I want to get like the last.
Can you go out? Can you go do something?
Can I watch somebody else?
Can you put the news on?
A helmet cam, and it's just gonna be some gay dude. I'm just gonna have to watch him just get fucked all the time. I'm like, great.
Well, you wouldn't watch him get fucked. Well, I guess it depends on.
If I'm spectating, it's like, well, I mean.
Well, it depends on what position he's in. I just assumed doggy, so you would just
see his butthole, and that's it.
I just stare at a pillow all the time.
Yeah, wasn't it you the other day when we were playing Warzone, and you were like, "How do you stop spectating?" I was like, "Stop fucking dying."
Bro, it had me spectating a team that wasn't you guys, but y'all were still alive.
You got the gay dude, man. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it's gonna be like when I die in real life. Like, I'm gonna get the fucking worst helmet cam I could possibly get.
Yeah. So I went to see the White House this morning. Went on so it's the holiday tour. I didn't have any expectations going in. I've never seen the White House before. I mean, I've seen it from the outside, never been inside. It was whatever. It was so it's called the White House Holiday Open House or some shit like that. And it wasn't so much a tour of the White House. It was a tour of like the decorations in the White House that they put up for Christmas. So they put like Christmas trees in a bunch of rooms and stuff. They have like this display and like Christmas trees and like fake snow and all that stuff. And I mean, you could obviously see some of them, but I didn't get to like see the Oval Office or nothing. But even that, fuck that. There's pictures of that. You know what I want to see, dude, at the White House? I want to see the secret tunnels, bro.
Yeah,
I want to see the fucking Situation Room, you know? Yeah. I want the real, you know?
Unfortunately, that's like the kind of stuff that unless you work there, you're probably not going to be able to see, which I mean, you probably could just work there.
Even if you work there, you probably, I mean...
You might be able to see some of it, though. More likely to see it.
You know, you're not going to be like well, I don't know if they clean this.
Somebody's got to clean the
situation. That's true.
Somebody's got to clean it.
Janitors, man, that profession will take you anywhere.
Yeah, dude. So. Everybody needs their places clean, dude. You could... Dang. What if that's like some fucking organization right now is just like, let's just all go be janitors?
Right. I think it's called the Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not. The Navy doesn't operate with the idea of trying to infiltrate the government, but some organization.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, there's just like fucking janitor cells implemented in every corporation in America, dude. Just ready to fucking
like,
take over.
Like Russia has like sleeper agents everywhere. They're all janitors, dude.
Dude, fucking, I had to do that shit like in high school to like
janitor.
Be a sleeper agent.
I had to, like, follow him around because I had to pay for some books, and then they were like,
"What were you doing for?
What the fuck?"
I lost like what textbook.
Follow me around and suck my dick. When
he goes, I'll give you a textbook.
The worst part about it is the women's bathroom. They are They are
I heard
so
women's
disgusting.
Bathrooms are
especially
so
in high
more,
school. Yeah, especially in high school.
I heard women's bathrooms are much more gross than men's bathrooms.
Dude, they just bleed everywhere.
That's so gross.
It's so gross.
That's like a murder scene in there.
That's called Planet Earth, dude. Just a bunch of women bleeding everywhere.
But like, you would think like just, men's bathroom disgusting, fucking whatever. But that shit is nasty.
Yeah.
And then they have like those, they call them goodie bags. It's where they put their like, their discharge.
So shit. Gross.
It's like the fucking poop bags for dogs, man.
Yeah,
basically.
Never lost another textbook after that.
Yeah.
Responsible adult now.
You got like a blood smeared hand on the front cover of your textbook, dude.
Fucking woman comes in. What are you doing in here? And just yells rape, and then I got to run.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of that, all right. So
speaking of which,
rape.
Okay.
Great.
So yeah, I guess there's this movie that came out on Netflix called Where the Crawdads Sing or some gay shit like that.
Yep, I haven't watched it yet because but I've seen it. Yeah, like that. It's up there.
Yeah, so Sam watched it and she was like, "Yeah, there's a rape in it," and I was like, "Okay." She goes, "Rape scenes are always so awkward." I'm like, "I feel like there's no way to make a rape scene not awkward if you're gonna do." I'm like, I feel like that whole scenario is just kind of awkward. You know? Yeah. Like, how the fuck do you make it not awkward? Like, you tell me, how do you make a rape not awkward? Maybe ask for consent. What other options do you have?
I don't think there is
somebody saw it like, damn, have you guys seen this rape scene? It was so fucking good.
It was one of the best rape scenes I've ever seen. Like,
it was so realistic.
Yeah. She was like, it was so crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be. It's rape. Like, if you were okay with watching it and you're like, this isn't cringe at all, I'd be like, I think you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
I think.
Just make a fucking a season on it on TikTok where a bunch of rape scenes and just rate them out of 10.
We just make like funny ones though, that we like just throw a little like a guy narrating like, oh, he's banging her right now.
Yeah. Just the tearing off of the clothes could have been better. There's not enough moaning in it.
Yeah, like rate the rape. Rape rate. That's what it's called, dude.
Yeah. He didn't really seem like he absolutely hated it.
Yeah. By the way, sorry if you're listening. But
sorry if you're listening. No. But here's what's going to happen though. At the end of our scenes, the woman's going to overpower the dude and either murder him or something.
It's going to be like that Jennifer Lopez movie.
Was it enough? That's
yeah.
Dude, fuck that movie. Well, it was. I just hated any movie I was forced to watch that. Because it was my sister's choice. Because whenever we'd have like babysitter or something or whatever, they'd be like, "What movie you guys want to watch?" Well, you got it last time, so what do you want to watch? And then so occasionally, half the movies I watched growing up, I hated because I didn't win.
Because you didn't pick. Win. It was a reminder of your loss in the situation.
Yeah,
bro, that was actually. I mean, I think I watched it because I was like, Jennifer Lopez is pretty hot, so I might as well.
Yeah. Doesn't she
also,
cut
I
her hair
just
short, though? Does she, like, learn how to fight her? Does she learn how to fight? Is that what it is? Or
I think she, like, starts taking, like, boxing classes.
Yeah.
And then just it automatically makes her better than a man, stronger than a man.
Right.
I mean.
Disclaimer, stop listening if you're a fucking pussy. How do you think that movie would have really... Same scenario, Levi. How do you think that movie would have went in real life, bro?
Bro, 2 hits in, she's done. What are you talking about?
You're going to spend an hour and a half training. I'm ready.
No, you're not.
Let's be realistic, okay?
You're getting put
women's
down
self-defense is such a scam.
Oh, shit.
Because a full-grown
Bring
woman
the fucking gun, bitch. That's what we're trying to say.
Well, the thing is, like, look at this. Like, a full-grown woman can go through all these self-defense classes and it gives them this false hope that, or whatever, that they're going to win against a man.
Fucking,
if a man were, like, a 15-year-old boy can probably overpower any full-grown woman.
All right. I don't want to get carried away. And then if a woman has like proper, you're not going to take one self-defense class and be able to beat the shit out of any dudes. But there's like, obviously, I've like trained with some badass women, you know, that like,
there are some out there.
They'll fuck you up. Like,
but your average,
for sure,
like your average housewife is not that.
Right. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. You
Sorry.
If and then like, boxing is another thing. Like actually striking. I don't want to get too technical, but if we're talking about actually striking, it is a lot harder for like women to freaking.
All I'm saying is like all these fucking self-defense techniques. It's like she could take self-defense classes for like 3 months and then come and try to take me down. And I'm like, she might make me a little bit more tired. Yeah. But let her wrap one of my legs up or one of my arms up, bro. I'm picking you up and I am slamming you against the ground.
Well, like, I think it works both ways because like if I go to self-defense class and I just I can fight now.
What do you take a self-defense class in case like you rape somebody and they start fighting back? I gotta know how to counter.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, man, we're coming in hot, dude.
If I take one good punch to the face, I'm done. And then I'm raped.
These bitches have been hitting kind of hard lately. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my hands.
I need to get my shit straight.
I've been on an L streak. I'm trying to up my game.
Yeah, bro. All I'm saying is just, and I mean, I do agree. It's not all like there's some gray areas, right? Like if you have somebody that's built like fucking Floyd, bro, that kid gets beat.
J-Lo could beat the shit out of him probably before she started.
No training. Yeah.
Well,
like there's people that's just like, you're just not cut out for it. But an average sized dude or bigger, it's like you don't got it. I'm sorry. Whatever you thought you had.
Yeah. My advice to J-Lo would have been like get a new boyfriend who's bigger and then have him go. Or get a gun. Maybe, cool movie, just, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But we could have saved some time here.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe just have the new boyfriend sit in the car and say like, hey, I want to try to do this on my own, but if shit goes sideways, I'll let you know.
I got the life alert.
You're like, come in, I'll page you. You know what I mean? Do something, but fuck.
Yeah. He's so distracted in the car playing Clash of Clans and you're just getting your ass beat.
He like falls asleep.
Oh, new Drake, 21. Can you do something for me?
He's like jamming in the car.
Oh shit!
He runs in there and she's just like sprawled out, like this fucking sleeping on the ground, dude. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I was like, nah, dude. There's just no way. You don't make it out of that one. Sorry.
Yeah. Nope.
Especially if I try to speak from like my own experience. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking 6'2", 250. Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Yeah.
Which one? You gotta be.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You gotta
Why
be
do you say it like
that? Stout.
Who's coming?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's next?
Who wants it?
Yeah.
Nah, me too bad.
Dude, we're getting Raising Cane's here in a couple weeks.
Ooh, nice. We got one
excited.
Probably like 3 minutes down the road from my apartment. Bro, it's the hardest thing not to just eat there all the time.
Because who's not ever in the mood for chicken fingers, dude?
I know. And like, I've made this comment multiple times. Sorry about it, Cane's. Your chicken is not that good. It's just plain. It's not even seasoned that well. There's like no seasoning on their chicken. Like if you just eat their chicken, no sauce.
It's the sauce.
It is the sauce.
If
you eat their chicken or their fries, no sauce. It's like their fries barely have any salt on them. The chicken, no seasoning.
Yeah, it's the sauce.
But the sauce.
The only reason I like the fries without the sauce, I'm saying I eat most of my fries with the sauce, but after I'm like, it's like the plainness of a regular fry is nice, like to kind of like.
It's like a palate cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel that. And I didn't know this. They don't have a ton of sauces, right? They have their sauce, but then you can ask for like hot sauce packets and stuff. So sometimes I'll be putting like hot sauce in their sauce and like mixing it together, make it like a little spicy Cane's sauce. It's pretty good. It's not bad, but yeah, Cane's is just a sauce. That being said, I still love them. You know what I mean? It's still great. And you can go get the what is it, the Caniac combo?
Caniac combo, no slaw, extra toast, buttered on both sides, baby. Okay, Arnold Palmer, of course, because that's the only drink you get there.
No, sweet tea, bro.
No, Arnold Palmer, bro.
I'm biased. I'm from. We don't do Arnold Palmers, man. I do sweet tea. That's what I'm about.
Get an Arnold Palmer, man. No. Grow up. I have a peppermint Hershey's Kiss now. It's kind of burning the back of my throat a little bit.
I'm not a huge fan of like peppermint and chocolate.
Neither am I, but it was compliments of the White House, dude, from my tour this morning.
Yeah, one of the guys I work with just was at the White House like over Thanksgiving. He said I think either his daughter or his daughter-in-law works there as like some sort of analyst and got on some fucking VIP tour.
That's what I was hoping mine
would
be. Not to
see holiday decorations. It was
That's what I was hoping mine would be because it was a friend that works at the White House that put us on the tour. But no, it's just regular.
Your friend did not hook it up, bro.
No.
Yeah, he said it was. I mean, he said it was all right. I was like, "Did you say hi to Joe?" And he was like, "Yeah, they probably had Joe locked in his tower somewhere,
low key, looking out the window."
Yeah, and then I like started thinking about it. I'm like, that old man. They probably really don't let him out much. Past, to do interviews and stuff.
I was talking about this the other day. He's how old is he? 80.
I think no, I don't know how old he is. He might be like in his 90s, dude.
Joe Biden is
you can't even walk upstairs.
He's 80 years old. Down. 80.
80.
Can you imagine when you're 80, your job is to run the entire fucking country? Bro, I want to be checked out. I want to be checked out by like 50.
I can't imagine even my mind functioning at 80. Like if I'm still completely cognizant and aware of everything that's going on around me, I'm pissed. Bro, I don't want to be there anymore. I want to be gone. And he's not. That's the thing is he's not there. You can tell.
Oh yeah, no, I
he's
know.
Gone. But to be in that state and put in charge of a country
is still. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he had to have some sort of saying like, yeah, I can be a president, you know. And then like for him to run, I would have been like, I think it's like I'm not doing this shit. I would.
I think retired it's that 20 years ago. I think it's that situation where it's like, you know, have you ever tried to convince a little kid that something that they had wasn't really that cool, even though it was because you wanted it?
I mean, I can't think of like something off the rip, probably.
Do you have little siblings or anything like that?
Nah.
See, so I have little siblings, and I used to do that shit to them all the time. I'm like, no, you don't want that money.
I know,
it's just paper. It's not worth anything. And so they give me the money. That's basically, I feel like, what they did to Joe Biden. They were like, oh, yeah, no, it's a really good idea. You should run for president. Like, you should do this. Yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And they just very easily convince him, and now he's there, and it's the same exact thing. They just continuously do that.
I just think about the life I want to live when I'm 80 versus the life he has to live. Yeah. Not even close. If I'm not dead by 80, I'm not gonna, do a 180 and be like, I think I want to run this fucking country. Yeah.
President of the United States is where I want to be when I'm 80. No, absolutely.
I also get that it is probably. I don't know if it's like a competitive side, but it's the fact that he's been working towards like that his whole career. It's almost like the culmination of it.
Yeah, but I mean, at like a certain age, you just gotta be like, I didn't make it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Not for me anymore.
You got to know when to turn around, buddy.
Yeah, man, he just does. He's not aware, I think, of a lot of things. There's no chance he's actually making any decisions in the office. Somebody is making all those decisions.
Yeah, for sure. People around him. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's probably been like that for a while now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you look at somebody like Trump, or even like a lot of people didn't like him, but even like Obama, they still had a voice of their own and a mind of their own.
Yeah, I
don't think Joe Biden even has that.
I wasn't like a huge Trump guy or anything. I liked Obama. Obama was cool, man. Not politics aside, I just like as far as like who should be like a representative of the United States of America. Obama was a good
Obama was a good one, yeah.
I don't really, like I said, not even. I mean, I was in high school, so I wasn't paying attention to politics and shit anyway.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, Trump obviously he's got his thing. The president probably shouldn't be getting on Twitter every fucking day and saying some of the things he says. So I get it. I think people did appreciate like the well, not everybody, but some people appreciated like the human aspect of it. And it was almost like I don't want to say a breath of fresh air, but to some people it was like, finally not a politician running.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say is I think what the appeal that he brought to the table was the fact that he really wasn't a politician. He was more of a businessman than anything. Yeah. And people liked that because the politician thing was.
But the one thing I really didn't like is that the divide in America wasn't the way it was before him, you know? Like
That's
people,
true.
Some were this way, some were this way. Yeah. From like since the minute that dude took office and he's gone, you know, here we are 3 years later, people still are like at each other's necks. I don't think it's completely on him. I think a lot of it has to do with the media and people, you know, that battle is what
Agreed,
sells.
But he was the catalyst. He was the thing that like, kicked it off.
I was just sick and tired of having if not that I watch the news, but if like the news is on, President Trump said this. All right, we get enough. Like, you know.
Yeah, that did get kind of old.
A lot of people are split due to the social algorithm of just social media. You can completely see one side of somebody, but not see the whole story. And people, they make their assumptions. Some people don't even know what they're talking about, and they just say, "I hate them."
Yeah, I saw a clip, and this is what I know. Here's what we do. I got $1 million idea potentially. I don't know what we call it. But we create an app similar to TikTok. So when you scroll through,
like Rick and Morty.
No. So we call it the unity build. This is what's going to bring America together, dude. And instead of 30-second clips of sounds and whatever the fuck new dances, but it's just going to be like boobs and butts, dude. Just that's all you get. Just scroll through people posting their boobies and their butts, dude.
Pornhub.
And people are gonna like it.
That basically, I think you just created OnlyFans.
Fuck.
Or cam girl
God
sites.
Damn it.
Yeah, Fansly maybe. Is that another
cam
one?
girl sites?
Yeah, that's it.
Then I don't know. Well, I guess back to the drawing board, boys.
Damn it. We were onto something there for a little bit, I think.
We need to stand together.
Yeah.
And I just figured, what better way to get us to get the left side and the right side of America together than a pair of boobies, bro?
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
You know what I'm
liking
saying?
this idea.
I've been working on a little bit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like you like what you see or hear or both.
Well, all of it, yeah.
I'm trying to get my
all
books back.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Well,
but it does seem like we're in a kind of like I don't know what we even talk about on the news and stuff anymore. So
I don't really watch the news anymore.
Yeah,
I think just news in general, just like actual like news like shows, or just bunch. It's like a bunch of fake news, really.
Yeah. They've moved away from sharing just exact and direct information, and more towards trying to share it in a way that basically sways people towards whatever narrative they're trying to.
It's like it's dumb because what are we going to talk about here? So we can either talk about politics 24/7, boring. We can talk about like wild news stories. There's like the feel good stories, and then there's like the fucked up stories. You know, nobody wants the feel good stories are cool, yeah, I guess, but like we can't just like put out.
No,
the news can't just be like, hey, this is great, like everything's going perfect.
You got to sandwich it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And then
But still, even if you just pick stories to share, it's share the exact information and exactly how they happen. Don't pick and choose parts of the story to share because those parts sway people one way or another.
That's why I also am a bigger fan of reading the news than actually because when you have it delivered, I don't want to say it's almost impossible, but majority of the time that there's going to be like, I don't want to say underlying tones, but like narratives that are pushed within that story to like, and even the way the story is told to kind of influence how you interpret it and like receive what like the actual details.
So
first,
one
when you
thing
reading,
that I saw for
you create
one of news articles was during the Black Lives Matter protest when it was really big and everyone was like separated, like all lives matter and Black Lives Matter. The news was pushing out that because it was also during COVID that the assembly of people that were doing the Black Lives Matter was not spreading COVID, but the Trump rallies were. And that's what the narrative that they were pushing, right? It's just because they were trying to push down Trump's votes, whatever, and the election was kind of coming up. And it doesn't make sense. Like how
you literally would be that's like literally if you believe that you're a moron.
Yeah, right. But like it's just some people believe that stuff.
Yeah.
You're
like that is a reality for some people that are just kind of clueless and they don't want to take it upon themselves to invest their time into finding the truth.
Or just being smart in general. It's like it turns into a lot of like PR, like publicity. Like they're like, well, if we say that the BLM or protests and stuff are spreading COVID, we're going to get attacked or whatever because we're basically against the BLM protests. And it's like, that's not, you're just saying like, hey, gathering that many people in one place is spreading a fucking disease. That's not a bad thing. If you voted
for Hillary last time, you're immune. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Don't even worry about COVID. We got you.
Yeah. Yeah. It just always becomes like some weird narrative. And it's like, yeah, it's very unfortunate. I do agree with reading it though. Reading it is
I like it because it's the same. It's almost the same. So you know how everybody says the book was better than the movie, right? Mm-hmm. That's what everybody says. And I don't necessarily agree, whatever. But I think the reasoning that most people say that is because when you read something, your imagination is creating it. You know, vice it's actually being there, so it can always be like bigger and more vivid and brighter in your head,
right? Well, and
vice
not only
it actually being right in front of you.
Not only that, but if you just go based on like that idea of books better than movies, it's because when you read a book, your imagination allows you to put details into the story that relate more to you. So it's like, if it doesn't give very specific description of like the main character, you can almost imagine the main character resembling yourself.
I just know he has a huge cock. Yeah,
exactly. Like you can always imagine different things like that. And it allows you to kind of relate to the character a little bit more as opposed to then when you see the movie after you've read the book and the character, whoever's playing the main character,
fucker has hair.
His dick's not near as big as I imagined it. It's like, well, fuck. Now they've kind of ruined your, your perspective that you had when you read it.
And for books, they're allowed to, put as much detail and emphasis on whatever they want. And in movies, you can't just have like a 10-hour movie. Right?
There's like a limitation to movies that it's like they just aren't able to pull off some of the things that a book can do.
It's true. Damn, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude. So it's like everybody's, it's like your idea of heaven. It's the idea of something is 99% of the time the idea of something is better than what that thing actually is.
Yes.
Like the idea of love, dude. I'm going to find a woman. We're going to grow old and happy together.
And you can tailor it to everything that you want. And as long as there's no reality to conflict the things that you actually want.
The reality is we're all going to fucking die. You and your wife are going to hate each other. One out of every 2 couples ends up in divorce. She's going to take half. Don't get married. Don't get married.
You have 100 years on this earth and people are spending it playing Call of Duty, camping in the corner.
Yeah,
can't believe it.
You're gonna die and go to heaven if it exists, and it's gonna be, the DMV or something. And you're like, this is what heaven is,
Yeah, everybody's just waiting in a line.
Repent any sins during this time, so you need to spend it in that line over there.
We see you're not actually gay, but you did kiss a dude once, so we're gonna point you for that one.
You accidentally busted on his face by accident.
See, you accidentally scrolled past the tranny video on Pornhub. We're gonna dock you some points for that.
Some dude said, "Let me get a toke of that," and you let him get a toke.
Let me get a toke of that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So you've been docked about 37 points in total.
So go take those stairs down and then hit us up in 6 months.
Speaking of
also a day is 30 years here.
Going somewhere.
Jesus.
Like, is there even? Do you guys believe in like a higher purpose, like a God or something?
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna save most of this. I wanted to save most of this for next episode because it's gonna we're gonna be able to talk about this.
Yeah, this one goes for a while. Yeah.
But I guess we can start now, but there's going to be a part 2 before we even fucking get started. But here, my simple answer, I do think there's like something, right? Something, we started from the Big Bang or whatever, but what caused the Big Bang? Atoms, fucking whatever the fucking thing. But how'd they get there? Everything came, Adam fucked another Adam.
Adam.
But again, orgy. Everything started from something. But... Yes. In regards to like the afterlife, this is what I also say. So it's like, okay, we get an afterlife. Yeah, I think we get an afterlife. So does everything get an afterlife? I don't know. Well, why would we be the only? Because at the end of the day, we're fucking animals, dude. We're animals just like every other animal. We're just a little bit smarter. We know how to use our we got thumbs. But at the end of the day, animals are animals, so why wouldn't everything get okay, well, maybe you're right. Yeah, everything goes after. Okay, cool. So there's an alligator heaven, or is there? What is?
Well, I think it's. So this is my, I guess, my own perspective on it. I agree. There is some sort of existence beyond, right? But I think almost what it is something similar to what we exist in now. It's like there's not an alligator island. I mean, maybe there is, but you know what I mean? It's like everything kind of coexists.
Chokehold them, motherfucker.
on one plane.
In the afterlife.
You know what I mean? Like everything exists on one plane. Like all the animals, we all exist here in this version of reality, whatever you want to call it. And I think when any of us die or anything like that, it's almost a similar thing where whatever you want to call it, the afterlife, I think is just like a giant, almost, I don't even know how I would describe it. Almost like another realm where
level 2,
where like it's like level 2 where that
New Game Plus,
that spiritual whatever you want to call it, because I think we have still failed to define what a soul is or what like that is that like energy that exists within something that's alive. But they know that there is something there and everything has it. So I think there's like another realm where that just kind of exists. Some people would say, oh yeah, it's like the quantum realm. Some people would say it's that place that you visit when you do DMT, whatever it is.
And there's also the million dimensions that we're supposed to have too. So, there's 100 of me's right now who might be having the same conversation. Right.
And I think, when we die or when we cease to exist on this physical plane, I think we just go on to that realm where it is it's just a big existence of that energy, whatever you would define like life energy as. I
also think
that carries on to like another.
There might be like a correlation. I've thought about like rebirth or whatever. So like when I die, that like life energy / soul, whatever you want to call it, moves on and goes into something else. Whether it has any
almost like
any of me, I don't know, or whatever.
Yeah,
but maybe something like that. And I also think that like deja vu actually has. I think deja vu has a correlation to what we're talking about right now, too.
I think it's that kind of that million dimensions that you were talking about, where essentially when some of those dimensions, there's like moments in our lives where they cross sections. It's like the same exact thing happened across a couple of them. That I think is what that is.
Maybe, yeah. I definitely think there's a connection.
Yeah,
but my laptop's dying too. So, but on that note, we'll pick this back up, dude, and maybe we'll fucking we'll talk to ghosts next episode.
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring some DMT.
Oh, just slap it on our heads, dude. But yeah, man, shit. All right, well, fuck it. Let's call it, and then that was another episode. We're sorry for the hiatus, man. We'll be back in fucking, I don't know, next week, something like that. So expect to see more from us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for rocking with us, man. Sorry if you're listening.
It's been an episode.
Did he just fucking leave?